Right, I'm back on Dartmoor. It's a pretty sunny day, pretty warm already. It's only about 9, but yeah, heading out on a North Moor, South Moor loop. Hopefully it'll take about 3 days. So starting from Belstone, going right down to the bottom of the South Moor, and then looping back up via Piles Copse, I think it is, and then back sort of west of Princetown over to sort of Mis Tor, and then back to Belstone. So hopefully take me 3 days, but I've got sort of 3 and a bit days food in case it takes me a bit longer. Alright, won't film that much of the first bit because it's all stuff that was in my last video, but when I get to Hanging Stone from there on, maybe do a bit more filming. Right, this is Hanging Stone, so time for a bit of food. The cow's got the monopoly on the good spots at the moment, but I'll go over to the Peak Pass and sort of see what is available over there. Making good time, as far as I know. Alright. Right, at Sittaford Tor now, making good time. Just ran into a subscriber, which is the first time that's happened, but I've instantly forgot your name. But nice chatting to you. Have a good time in Merivale. Yeah, I'll have a quick stop here, grab a snacky bar, check the map, but I can literally see with Believer Tor, so that's where I want to go to. So not too much problems navigating. Brilliant visibility. Okay. I decided to skirt around the big ball just to be on the safe side. Didn't look particularly interested in me, but you never know. And it's been raining a bit, but it's been quite nice, cooling me off. Making my way to Believer Tor, so there's that. Okay, approaching Believer Tor. And we'll find a nice spot and have a bit of a rest, I reckon. Making good time. I think it's, well, I don't know, 2, 3-ish. I'll have a check in a minute. Believer Tor. Got it all to myself at the moment. I thought I'd be rammed up there. So I have a bit of a break and have a recce at the map. I can see where I want to go. It's just the route getting there. But I'm sure it'll be alright. Okay, we're on the Scenic River route. Oh, it's a dragonfly. Yeah, it was pleasant. It's actually a bridle way, but it's be a bit of a hiker bike in places with the old loaded up bike, but there you go. Okay, I'm roughly about here, and my plan was to go up to Ryder's Hill there, but what I might do, because the terrain might be a bit tough, so I think I might take this path up to the waterworks and sort of going on to Crane Hill or something like that. We'll see how, where is it, Crane Hill there. See how we go then, and that'll put me in good stead for tomorrow anyway, because I can just motor down here, even though it's nowhere near as clear on the ground as on the map, and then it sort of links into like the Two Moors Way. Okay, I've actually totally abandoned that plan, and I'm out. I am going to go to Ryder's Hill. Just managed to get through this enclosure system, and then this wall goes to Sker Hill, and then Ryder's Hill is just a little bit further east. So we'll get on with that. I don't know what the going's like underfoot, but it's not too mega far, so should be all right. And then yeah, set up camp. It must be getting on for 5-ish now, so done well time wise, which means I don't have as much to do tomorrow, because I've done a bit more today, so that's good. All right. Getting a bit of clag coming in, so it's not too bad. It's sort of coming and going, but just make sure I'm not wandering around in the total opposite direction to where I want to go, which is always a bonus. So just heading due south basically, and that should take me to Tur Hill, and then Sker Hill, and then Ryder's Hill. So I think I said due north earlier, but obviously I meant due south. There's someone who didn't make it. I'm pretty sure I'm on track, but time will tell. Can't really see much, as you can tell. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm in Sker Gut, and that's supposed to be a spring, but doesn't look that appealing to me. If it was running, I'd probably camp here, but I'm going to have to push on, I think. There's a little bit of touch and go, knowing where the hell I am, but there you go. Haven't ended up where I started anyway, so there's that. So push on a bit further then, I guess. I mean, that's nasty. When I found it, I nearly walked past it, and I just happened to see the cairn and boundary stone on my left in the mist, and starting to get really hacked off. That was not fun at all. But at least now I know where to go. It's getting a bit chilly, so I'm gonna get out of here, get water and get camp set up, but I need to drop down the way a bit. Alright, probably won't film much tonight, but yeah, that was a bit of an epic wandering around in the mist, but there you go. A new little mess stove to mess about with, so see how it goes. Bit of a flamethrower. There we go. And we've got a boil, so that's pretty much full 750. Singapore noodles and whatever, tortilla wraps. At least I don't have to really do anything to them. Brew. Well, this morning, got the stove on the go, pretty hammered, but I slept pretty well. I went to sleep about 9ish. So yes, I think no rush to get started today, but after yesterday. But we'll see how we go, and I mean, we're going to carry on, just not hurrying. All right, she's a blooming. Right, starting to get packed up. It's about just gone 8, so yeah, probably leave about 9ish. But managed to get some of my gear dried out a bit in the breeze. I mean, it's not bone dry, but it's not sopping wet, so that's nice. And yeah, getting hydrated. I was feeling a bit sick earlier, but it's just tiredness mixed with a bit of dehydration, so feeling a lot better now. And we'll see what today brings. Visibility looks okay at the moment, but yeah. Alright. Okay, so there's me little pitch for last night. Did the job. Now get packed up and get out of here. On the two Moors way for a bit now, so fairly easy going underfoot, thank Christ. Hey. Not a bad view. I was going to go down into Pits, Piles Copse, but and then walk along the river Erme. But I think due to yesterday's expenditure, I think I'd go back the way I come and then onto the Abbott's Way. We'll see how we go. It's good going underfoot anyway, so, and it's pretty, just very slightly up and down, so makes a world of difference. Oh, feels pleasant. Okay, so this is Sharp Tour. I'm gonna have a spot of food and whatnot, and just recce the map. Kind of funny weather. It sort of feels like you got the flu. It's sort of warm, but then the wind sort of brings it down. It's not raining and we can see everything, so that's good. Okay. Okay, this is Hangershell Rock. Now heading up the Butterdon Hill, I think it's called. Yes. Okay, motoring my way back now. The way I come, I was going to drop down a Piles Copse, but pretty tired after yesterday, so let's just take the path of least resistance, I think. And still got a fair few k's if I want to get to Great Mis Tor, but we'll see where we end up. It's about 12ish now, so doing good for time. Stop here, have a brew, and check the map, and something to eat. Dying for a brew. Right, brews on the go. Could have picked a less cowpooey spot, but never mind. Sounds like we've arrived, or good enough. Okay, making reasonable time, but time to get out of here. Aired my old feet out as well, which was much needed. These shoes well fit quite well. They once they're wet, they seem to stay wet for ages. Whereas the ones I wore on my last trip dry out a lot quicker. So there. Okay, off the main track and onto this bridle way that goes to the Erme Pits and the source of the river. I think it's Erme. So I was hoping we're going to have good visibility for this, and it just started raining and clagged in, and then 5 minutes later it's fine again. So looks like it's going to be alright. Yes, and yeah, we'll see how we're doing for time when we get to the Urby Pits, and we'll push on to Great Mis Tor, or I think King's Tor, because there's only after the Urby Pits there's only certain areas you can sort of camp. So anyway, let's crack on. Here's the Erme Pits. It's very Lord of the Rings, as a lot of Dartmoor does. Yes, it's Pits, not Erme. But there you go. Alright, well, we're doing well. It's only about 3, so it's a bit early to set up. So on to Great Mis Tor, I guess. It's on a very good pass, so should be alright. Obviously still got to put one leg in front of the other. Alright, enjoyed that section, it was nice. Can't put my finger on why exactly, but trust me. There we are, Nuns Cross. Gloomy looking place. Now onwards for a bit, and then I think the last rest stop, and then push on. South Hessery Tour, so I've got about 6-ish k's to go before I go to Great Mis Tor, so I think that's okay. Looking at probably it's about coming up to 5, so probably 6, R6, 7 I'd reckon, which is acceptable. I could happily camp right here, but well, it's not best spot because it's quite busy, but you know, feeling alright anyway. So there's that. Better than yesterday. Tired, but not at the end of my tether, so there you go. Alright, okay, there's Princetown. So I've got to go up to the Great Mast of Magnificence, you know what I mean. Feeling alright, that's good enough. Well, it's Great Mis Tor, but there's some bods camping up there, so I'll skirt round to the right here and find somewhere tucked out the way. Pretty hammered. Okay, it's about 9:30, I'm only just about having dinner. I was absolutely ruined. I had to obviously hike about another K down from Great Mis Tor because there's people camping up there. And I only got revived after hot chocolate and a cup of tea and a sleep, and then another tea and then another sleep. So having dinner now, I'm absolutely bollocksed. Some curry tonight, so there. Right, last brew and then bed, and then sleep again. I was at the end of my tether today. Just not so much the terrain, just the mileage. I think it was about, or kilometerage. It was about over 30, so that's enough. It's about 7 in the morning, feeling better today. I was absolutely ruined yesterday, but feeling alright. Not mega enthusiastic, but good enough. But good news is I've only got about 16 k's to do today. Yesterday I did about 38, so that's good. Visibility's average, but not too bad, and I'm pretty sure I know where I'm going. Although it's somewhat tricky, but it shouldn't be too bad. Once I get to sort of Fertor, below Fertor, I should know exactly where I am. But yeah, have breakfast and not in a rush. It's rained a bit in the night, but there we go. That's today's news so far. Alright, first brew of the day. So I'm counting about 100 metres in the danger zone, roughly here. I'm going to follow this up here, then north. Keep going, hopefully pick up that track. And then where are we? And then basically make my way to Fertor Brook, or whatever it's called, yeah, Fertor Brook. And then either go up Little Kneeset, Great Kneeset, or go to follow the brook upstream over to Mis Tor, and then it'd be making my way over to sort of Oak Tor and back to Belstone. So not too bad, just a bit of slightly tricky nav in between where I am and sort of Fertile area, depending on visibility as well. Right, all packed up, slightly earlier than I was anticipating, but it's just how how I felt, how things went, and now take it steady and pick our way along the route. Yeah. This bit's a bit hummocky, but it's not too bad compared to the stuff I did at Ryder's Hill. And I can see where I'm going, so that's always a nice psychological boost. So doing alright. This is going to be the worst bit for the day anyway, so get this done and then it's not so bad after this. Alright. View's opening up now, so you can see Fertor and I think Mis Tor and High Wheel Haze and Tor. Well, you can't quite see Tor Cops, but it's over there. So I see where I want to go. It's just no discernible path, so a bit more tussocky bug trotting, but it's not too bad. Well, the weather's turned, but visibility's still reasonable, so that's a bonus. Just heading up Little Kneeset, and then from memory from last couple of weeks ago, there's a reasonable path up the Great Kneeset, so that's the way we're going. Alright. I don't know where that reasonable path went, but there you go, I must have dreamt it. but it's not too bad. It's sheep trail sort of going in the right direction, so means picking your feet up less. Oh. Well, up Great Kneeset, I think I'm going to have a brew now. I've got plenty of time, plenty of fuel, so, and it stopped raining, so yeah. Right, brew's on the go. Last brew of the trip, or last brew at least with this stove. Right. Where's my little spoon? Seem to be getting good at estimating the exact amount of mess. Relatively free of poo around here as well, so that's always nice. Bugger, it's raining again. Oh, at least I didn't take my waterproofs off. Right, so hanging stone over there, and Okement Hill, you probably can't really see it, but it's over there. I can see it, and that's where I want to go. Then it's easy from there on. There's a little froggy here. Right, up at Okement Hill, I think I might risk taking my waterproof trousers off now. The clouds lifted a bit, there's still a fair bit about, but it's not actually raining, so that's good. It should be fairly, eyes are watering. Fairly easy from here on in, some good tracks back to Belstone. Alright. I reckon I'll probably leave it here because I've only got a few k's to go, basically quite near Okement Tor, and yeah, it's all stuff that's been in other videos, so catch you later, and that's it. Bye.